Hey everybody, I am David, and today I'm going to be talking about The Flash, Season 3, Episode 13, Attack on Gorilla City. But really, nobody's attacking Gorilla City. The gorillas are attacking other people outside of Gorilla City. So let's get talking about this episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Gorilla Grodd was introduced in the first season of The Flash. And, if you know the comics and the cartoons, he is a big Flash villain, and it's always great to see Grodd coming back to this show and seeing what they'll throw at us this time. And I will say this was pretty epic. There was some pretty cool things happening on in this episode. Grodd is trying to take over Gorilla City because there's this other gorilla who's in charge, and Grodd needs the Flash to defeat this gorilla, Salvatore, Salvatar, or whatever. I can't remember the name now. But Grodd needs the Flash to fight this guy in the arena, take him down once and for all, so Grodd can be king. And I will say that battle in the arena was actually pretty damn sweet. I wasn't expecting that whole grand battle. It was almost like Spartacus, almost. Remember that TV series Spartacus that lasted a few, 4 seasons, I think, on Stars? It was kind of like that, obviously less violent, more family-oriented, this one, this battle. But it was still really cool, man. I haven't seen anything like this from these CW shows. So seeing this was actually really impressive, and I really enjoyed that. I liked how the heroes were captured by, Grodd, and how they escaped and all that. I thought it was clever for Barry to fake his own death, so that way he can escape that way, with Caitlin freezing him a little bit. Speaking of Caitlin, I really do love this relationship between Julian and Caitlin. I think things seem to be heating up there at the very end. It looks like they might be going on a date or something like that. And I did think throughout this episode, you know what? I kind of hope Tom Felton returns for another season of The Flash, because I am really growing closer to his character. I think his character is actually starting to grow on me. I like how he's interacting now more with Team Flash and being involved a little bit more. So I wouldn't mind if they brought him back for another season. Bring him back. I have a feeling, though, they might kill him, and that's what's going to trigger Caitlin to turn into Killer Frost. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it doesn't become that predictable, but I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see on that. I really did like that Jessie got her father back at the end. I am wondering if they're planning on killing off Harrison Wells number 2, because if Jessie does plan to stick around on Earth 1, she does have another father, sort of, over here already with H.R. Wells, this crazy Wells. So it's not like her father's really dead. I mean, her real father is dead, but there's still another person that could take his place, because let's face it, whatever these Earths, no matter what Earth it is, it's still at the end of the day her father. Yeah, sure, it's kind of like how Barry views Jay Garrick right now, Jay Garrick is from another Earth, but Barry has gone and talked to him a couple of times, when he needs advice, because he still looks at Jay like he did with his father, that he still looks like his father, and maybe even in the end of it, it is still his father. And there's always a piece of Henry inside Jay. So I have a feeling Harrison Wells from Earth 2 might be killed off. in the next episode. I have a feeling. That's my prediction for next week. I have a feeling Harrison Wells from Earth 2 is going to get killed off, and H.R. Wells will kind of adopt Jessie when she needs somebody to cry on, and that will actually give H.R. Wells more to do in this series, if you think about it. And I would like to see Jessie stick around anyways and develop a relationship with some of these characters, specifically with Wally, because I think Wally does need that girlfriend, just like how Barry has Iris. I think Wally does need his own Iris. That sounds kind of weird since they're brother and sister. But yeah, I think it would be cool if they got Jessie and Wally to hook up together. Why not? I don't see anything wrong. And it looks like next week we're going to get Cisco's vibrating partner in crime. Possibly. I think that was her at the very end there when Grodd was making his speech. It looks like she'll be coming back next week, vibrating Grodd and his army into our Earth. That's who I think. If I'm wrong on that, someone comment below and tell me if I'm getting that character wrong. But it looked like her to me. Yeah, guys, this was like Planet of the Apes with the Flash. It was freaking awesome. There's not much I can really go more into it. There were maybe times the special effects were video game-ish, but for most of it, I actually thought it was pretty impressive. There were moments where I thought, yeah, that looks a little like a video game. But for the most part, this is a television budget, so we're going to lay off a little bit for what it was on the CW. Like, I think this is some of the best special effects the CW has ever done. So that's just me. Comment below and tell me if you disagree with me. And I'm going to end this here, guys. I think that's good. If I had to rate this, it'd probably be an 8 out of 10. 8.5 maybe out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Really strong episode. Has me very excited to check out next week's. Tomorrow is Arrow, so if you are a fan of any of these DC shows, subscribe to my channel because I do regular episode reviews of The Flash and Arrow. I've been doing Flash since season 1. I've been doing Arrow since the beginning of season 3. And I haven't given up on them. I love these shows. And I was doing Legends of Tomorrow, but I had to drop it because the scheduling with Flash was too much for me to handle. But I do a DC recap show on DC TV Recap, where I talk about Gotham, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, all on Thursday. So stick around for that. I'll be talking about this episode again on Thursday, a little bit shorter. And until next time, guys, I think that's it. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and until next time, take care.